What is up, guys? Renaissance Reactions here. What the hell is going on? Why do I say this before every reaction? Seriously. Yo, I'm a hip hop fan, if you guys know. Like, I'm just into this hip hop stuff, and when I break stuff down, it's like, it's on some different type stuff. It's not like this big YouTuber reactors breakdown. I do it different. I really like get into the nitty gritty particles. Like, a lot won't get by me. Maybe something, a lot won't get by me, trust me. So I'm gonna try to break down this thing, man. I can't believe he replied. Like, Eminem's diss was so acrobatic, so agile, so many witty little bars, flow switch ups. He was right in the pocket, you know? It was dope. So MGK, in my opinion, will have to come with something, we'll just have to come with something so unique. And I'd say MGK isn't the bar rapper, so but he'd have to come with something fast or really personal. This is just my opinion. It dropped like 30 minutes ago, so I haven't heard it yet. I just saw it and I just made this reaction right now. So that's my opinion. He'll have to come with something personal or like really fast and like dope to match Eminem. So let's just get into this stuff and let's see what he brings, man. Let's break it down. Beats dope.
Oh my god, Ronnie.
Hey, somebody grab some clippers. His fucking beard is weird.
Someone grab a clippers. His beard's weird. You know, Eminem's new beard. It's been like in the media a lot. There's been like some weird fan-made videos and stuff. He's going like, someone grab the clippers. His beard is weird. Cool way to start it off. Interesting. That caught me off guard. Funny.
Man's going crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right. Yeah, it's always mad cooped up in the studio yelling at the mic. You sober and bored, huh?
So he said, handle your stuff. Calling Trick, you look like, you know, a little girl, which is, I get where he's coming from. But notice how he uses, my dad's gone crazy. You know, I think that was from, he sampled Haley, Eminem back in the day. I think when he was dissing Ja Rule. It was either Ja Rule or Benzino, one of those dudes. I can't remember. But he used that, and then MGK played off that saying, yeah, you right. He's cooped up in the studio yelling at the mic.
Years and a surprise out just to come with a diss. Homie, we get it.
He said, we get it. It took you 6 years after I said the thing about Haley to come at me with a diss. You know, there's something I feel about this, and I don't think it's like, Eminem's talked a lot of shit in his time, so I feel like, how can he not like take this as like some tongue-in-cheek type stuff, you know? Maybe he doesn't care that much. Maybe he doesn't and he's just using it for the beef. I guess when you bring family into it, it's a little bit different.
Read the dictionary and stay inside. Rap God, I'm the rap devil. Come a bare face with a black shovel like the Armageddon. When the smoke settle, his body next to this instrumental. I'm sick of them sweating. Or we can get gully. I'll size up your body and put some white chalk around it. Let's talk about the fact you actually blackball a rapper that's twice as young as you. Let's call Sway, ask why I can't go up to Shade 45 because of you. Let's ask it.
You blackballed a rapper that's twice as young as you. I can't go up into Shade 45. Ask Sway why I can't come up into Shade 45 because of you. Blackballed? I think if you say something about a legend, especially at the time, Haley was pretty young at the time, and a tweet is a weird way to go about even dissing someone's family, you know? Reckless actions are often met with reckless reactions. What followed, the repercussions that followed, should have been expected, but MGK was young as well. And as far as the Sway thing, I heard he's not allowed on Shade 45, so yeah, I see where he's coming from.
Paul Rosenberg trying to shelf me. Still can't cover up the fact your last 4 hours is back to selfie. Now tell me what you stand for. What? I know you can't
His selfies, you know.
Let's leave the 50, please. I'm pushing 50. Why you claiming?
Let's leave the beat to 50, like 50 Cent, for instance. He's known to have beefs, like he's gangster rap. Like I was listening to one of his albums recently, I think it was Get Rich or Die Trying. He has hits and hits and hits, like 6 major songs in a row. He's dope. And then he said, you're pushing 50, like as in you're nearly like 50 years old, you're 46, you know, it's bars.
When you the one that called Diddy back, then you went and called Jimmy back. The conference called me in the morning. They told me you mad about a tweet. You wanted me to say sorry.
Bars. He said, why do you think I'm going to call Diddy? Because Eminem referred to Diddy in his Not Alike. He said, MGK just run and call Diddy. Why would I call Diddy when you called him about the tweet? And he got a call saying that you were angry about it. And then the big bad bully of the rap game can't take a joke. Like big bad bully, notice the alliteration, but can't take a joke. Like I was saying previously, Eminem has talked a lot of stuff about other people in the past. Maybe this is like coming full circle. Either way, it was a tweet and it was about his family member, so it was kind of weird, you know. But yeah.
Gonna bitch, I got you in the scope. Don't have a heart attack now.
Interscope, in the scope.
No, knees weak or OA. The real Slim Shady can't stand up. I'm sick of the sweatsuit.
I just heard knees weak with OA, but then he brought it back. He brought it all the way back, saying the real Slim Shady can't stand up. If you don't know what OA is osteoarthritis. So it commonly affects your joints and especially the cartilage in the joints. And it's like a degradation of that cartilage. So when the cartilage that actually absorbs force, stops friction of the bone rubbing together, when that wears away, it leads to like very stiff joints, and like it hurts a lot when you walk for prolonged periods or trying to stand up, for instance. That would be hard, you know. Hence the real Slim Shady can't stand up because of the OA. Hence he's calling him old too. Like there's a lot in that diss. And then he's saying as well, the real Slim Shady can't stand up, referring to Eminem's song, The Real Slim Shady. So like there's so much packed in that bar, and no other YouTuber like will catch that. But yeah.
Like damn, he a younger me. Except he dresses better and I'm ugly. Always making fun of me. Stop all the thuggery, Marshall. You living in luxury. Hey, look what you done to me. Dropped an album just because of me. Damn, you in love with me. You got money, but I'm hungry. I like it this, but you won't say them lyrics out in front of me.
Yeah. He's killing that. He's killing that part. That's dope. Says, look at him, he's younger. Like MGK's lacking a little bit of variety in his flow, and he's not moving the beat as well as Eminem did, and the stuff he's saying is not more slick. But like I predicted, he's going personal, you know. So he's kind of able to rebuttal Eminem stuff and make it look dope. But Eminem will come back. Don't worry, Eminem will come back.
Pull that wedgie out your dungarees. I gotta respect.
Pull that wedgie out your dungarees. He's referring to that track he had on his Kamikaze album, like. I think it's actually called Kamikaze, the name of the song. Dope reference.
The ghost of the future, and you just have the knees of Scrooge. I said I'm flex, anyone can get it. I ain't know it would be you. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and corny.
I'm gonna pause it when I hear something. Said, you're a baby, I need to read you a nursery, like a nursery rhyme to put a baby to sleep. Like he's gonna put him to bed, you know, he's gonna end this rapper. But then as well he called him Ebenezer Scrooge. And if I think it's like the ghosts of Christmas past or something like that. It's like they tell it a lot around Christmas, and it's about this dude who like doesn't believe in Christmas. So he has all these ghosts that come to him, and like they show him different parts of his life, the future, the past, and the present. And then yeah, he has this like stark realization, this epiphany you could call it. And he had an effing epiphany. That was corny. Jesus Christ. Ebenezer Scrooge is just someone that's an old man, basically, doesn't believe. I don't think it was as deep as he tried to play it off here, but dope bar.
Nervous rabbit, I see mama spaghetti all over your sweater. I wish you would lose yourself in the records that you made a decade ago. They were better. According to them, you were.
Notice the wordplay. I can see your nervous rabbit, like B-Rabbit reference to his track. Mama spaghetti all over your sweater, reference to lose yourself. And he says, I wish you would lose yourself. And so wordplay there is dope.
National Rihanna for a number, just hold her umbrella, Ella, I'm not afraid.
Ella, not afraid.
Still on the couch. Prodigy, how could I even look up to you? You ain't as tall as me. 5'8", I'm 6'4", 7 punches, hold your head still. Last time you saw 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill. You were named after a candy.
Last time you watched 8 Mile, you were at home on a treadmill, like for instance running 8 miles, but then watching 8 Mile on the treadmill because he never comes out of his house, even if he was running. So that's like what he's going at here. Then he said, you're named after a candy, so that could be a reference to why he's losing weight as well in the previous line. So that's dope. You know, MGK ain't that bad, man. He's going in on this, you know.
And I'm by my fucking self, what's happening? ESC cat to salute me and shoot me. That's what he's gonna have to do to me when he realizes that it ain't shit he can do to me. Everybody always hates. Yeah, there's a difference between us. I got all of my shit without Drake producing me. I know he's not used to me. Usually one of your disses should ruin me. But bitch, I'm a.
Why didn't every other white rapper do numbers like me? And it's like, okay, you did amazing numbers, not taking anything away from you. Like Eminem is one of my favorite rappers ever. He's in my top 5 rappers. Like nobody comes close to just rapping ability, you know? Amazing. But a lot of other white rappers didn't have access to people like Dr. Dre. But I guess it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you get your break, and Eminem got his break and he seized it, and he he got an initial investment and he just stacked it. So that was you know, he deserves everything he has ever worked for, you know. But a lot of other white rappers didn't have Dre producing them or the Interscope machine behind them, so that was dope as well.
Alright, he fucked one rapper's girl this week, don't make me call Kim. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats, let's talk about it. I'm sick of you bitches, you still mad, let's talk about it. All of us single dads with new.
That was a hard hitter. I told you it was going to be personal. I see, I can like predict the future. Eminem had bars in his one. He had said a lot more witty shit, a lot more acrobatic in the pocket of the actual rhyme, a lot more delicacy put into the rhyme. But what MGK had here was personal attacks. Like Eminem was like bang bang shots shots shots. MGK's was like, I'm going right for your throat, man. Eminem will respond, don't worry. But that last line, he just loves bringing personal people into like that stuff, you know. He just brings in like his ex Kim, you know. That is, and he references beef with G. He's saying like how he effed his girl, but now he's talking about Kim as well. Don't make me call Kim, because I'll do the same. That's dope. That's dope. And a lot of people will get heated about it, but yo, you have to remember. You have to remember. This is a beef. There's gonna be no like, oh, beating around the bush. This is the stuff you want to see in a beef. So yeah, man. I tried to break it down as best as I could. If you enjoyed the reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Renaissance Reactions.